and welcome to sectional basketball, sectional 25 and 3A. The Western Boone Stars preparing to take on the Southmont Mounties at Crawfordsville High School. I'm Nathaniel Finch alongside Tyler Brunny. We're in tournament time, Tyler. This is where it gets real. It doesn't matter what you've done up to this point in the regular season. Once it gets to the make or break point, that's when you see who's a good team and who's not. The Stars coming into this one 11 and 11, Southmont 4 and 18. We'll start with some matchup stats from Tyler. Let's go ahead and hear what you have to say, Tyler.
Yeah, there's no balance scoring mode for Southmont. Justin Howard's their lead scorer, averaging 18 of about their 45 a game. Cole Roach has stepped it up since the last two times we saw him play, averaging about 9 a game. Then Ryan Stanley, Austin Bowman, and Luke Gray, the other starters, are averaging about 2 or 3 apiece, so definitely Western Boone wants to stop Justin Howard, that is.
Yeah, it's Justin Howard, and it's only Justin Howard. It's pretty unbalanced, as you mentioned. So you want to go over the starting lineups for Southmont really quick?
Yeah, got two seniors starting, Justin Howard and Cole Roach, the junior Ryan Stanley, and 2 sophomores, Luke Gregg and Austin Bowman.
Yeah, and we'll get right into this game, but first, the starting lineups of Western Boone.
Lucas Morton, senior. Peyton Young, senior.
Cortez Stoudemire, junior.
Spencer Wright, junior. Patrick Schallenberger, senior.
All right, you just missed it, but Justin Howard of Southmont just received the tip-off, so Southmont will start with it. Howard has the ball right now on the right wing.
Yeah, Howard averaging about 18 points a game. The main scorer by far.
In Howard's 2 games against the Stars this year, averaging 18.5, 6.5 field goals, 19.5 field goal attempts, and a mere 33% from the floor.
Just rimmed out at the start, the first shot.
Talking to Coach Licklider, he described Justin Howard as a volume shooter. So he's going to put up, like I said, 20 shots a game, 20 free field goals, but he's not going to make all of them. He only makes 33%. It's still enough to give him 18 points. If Howard can become a more efficient shooter, that's when the Stars will be in trouble. And right now, Howard got it going down low. It's stolen by Wright, Spencer Wright.
Yeah, good steal there by Wright. Southmont not the most effective offense, only averaging 38 a game. Western Boone about 20 more per game than them.
A deep threes, in and out, no good. Spencer Wright not able to connect with the basket. 6:35 here on the clock. So Howard will come in. Howard puts up the first 2 points of the game. Nice job with Justin Howard getting points on the board. So Peyton will have it right now down low with Schallenberger. Schallenberger's up, and it's in. 2 points for the Stars.
Yeah,
Patrick Schallenberger.
Good shot by Schallenberger there. Been stepping up the last couple of games, averaging about 10 a game. Has a huge size advantage here and seniority advantage as he's being guarded by a sophomore. See if that plays any role.
Right now, Howard has the ball.
Howard has the ball. PY's guarding him. I'm sure PY on him on purpose, even though there's a size disadvantage, trying to get in Howard's head. PY's known for that, being kind of subtle trash talker there. It seems to always work, though. Let's see if it has anything to do with it.
Yeah, the Stars starting out man-to-man. Talk to Coach Licklider. He says when it comes to tournament time, all that scheme, all the defense, everything you plan for is off the table. So if this man-to-man doesn't work, they'll move on to 2-3 zone. They'll move on to different types of zones. So I asked him, he said that his defense is not set in stone yet.
Yeah, and a good start there from Morton. Only scored 2 points all of last game. Quick layup there. Thought there was a foul. There wasn't one called. Quick start, so Stars go up 2.
Here's a 2-pointer missed from Howard. Misses 67% of his shots, like we said, but still able to manage a monstrous almost 20 points a game. So now with 5 minutes left in the first, 4-2 remains the score in favor of the Western Boone Stars. On the ground, fighting for the ball, Spencer Wright. It's still on the ground. And Morton has it. Lucas Morton's got it lane to the basket. It's up, and it's in, and one play. Lucas Morton puts 2 on the board quick.
Yeah, you can tell it's sectional time here, Nathaniel. Both teams just flying for that ball. About everybody on the ground but Lucas Morton and Ryan Stanley. Stanley gets the first foul of the game. Lucas Morton off to a hot start, chance to make it 5 points early.
We'll see how he does. 6-2 is the score, and one opportunity. It's up, and it's in. Lucas Morton starting 1 for 1 from the free throw line. One of his, despite being such a good shooter, that's one of his weak spots in his game is from the free throw line, able to connect that one though.
Yeah, your Stars got to watch out for Roach too. He averages about 9 a game. That's second leading on the team, but good defense there. Just can't stop that. You'll take that. Shooting 67%, you'll take that.
Howard with 2 more points. I'm talking about Roach. He's only averaging 5.5 in the 2 games that he's played the Stars. There's right now Austin Howard with the ball. Austin Bowman now. Bowman, nice spin move inside, misses his shot though, rebounded by Patrick Schaumburger.
Yeah, just rushed it. Good spin move. Just rushed the shot. Didn't even hit net rim.
One of the reasons the Stars were able to, they had such a sloppy game last time they played Southmont. One of the reasons for that, after that nice 3 from Stoudemire, the reason for that sloppy game, one of the big parts was that they were not able to block out the shooter down low. A lot of offensive boards from Southmont, and tonight looks like the Stars have been able to control the paint quite a bit. One of the keys to the game for the Stars.
Yeah, the first time they played, Southmont had a little bit of a run. It was the Stars' second game. They ended up beating them by 4. Sugar Creek Classic, though, Stars took it, whole thing, beat them by 17. Just another shot by Howard. He's got all 6. There's a foul on Howard there. It's going to be his first. Good call that on the floor. So PY's going to be inbounding the ball. 10-6 here, West Boone. And first subs come in. It's going to be freshman Logan Oppie and 2 juniors, Connor McVeigh and Drew Glancy. Haven't seen Connor McVeigh yet. He was hurt the first 2 games. Broke his hand, but he's back for sectional play. See what he does.
Howard, of course, still on the floor. Howard and Roach remain. So right now, that'll be Spencer Wright going down low. Wright going to go up and misses that shot. Really good defense from the Mounties.
Yeah, and here comes Howard with the ball again. He's more than likely going to drive like he always does. And they're going to call an offensive foul there on McVeigh. Knowles the 3, so 3rd foul already for the Mounties, none for the Stars. And quick foul from McVeigh, who just came in.
Well, Howard was able to make that 3, so it's good practice. Obviously, it didn't count, but when he gets hot from 3, that's when the team can start struggling.
Yeah, but for the Stars, even if he gets hot, you can't get too overwhelmed because he scored 47 earlier and they won. They lost by a lot because no one else on the team scored.
Yeah. A nice shot going all the way up. Does a nice job is Lucas Morton putting that 2 on the board.
Yeah, Morton going toe for toe with Howard. Morton's got 7. Howard's got 6.
Lucas Morton had 2 huge games. 22 the first time these 2 teams met, and 20 the second time. He's been on fire, averaging 21 points against Southmont. He's about 9 for 15 from the field goal, 59%. And here driving inside as he always does, misses the shot. Shaking his head is Howard.
Yeah, he's just walking back. Wonder if the coach say anything about that. And quick 3 by PY misses. Didn't call over the back. Nonetheless, Southmont gets the rebound. Howard's going to bring it up.
Stars with double the points of the Mounties. 12-6 is the score with 1:42 left here in the first quarter.
Stars averaging about 12 in the first quarter. Mounties only averaging 9. They only averaging 17 in the first half alone. Stars average almost that in the fourth quarter. So definite scoring advantage. Stars are outscoring them by about 20.
Obviously, this is take 3 against these 2 teams. 3rd time these 2 teams have played. There was the normal head-to-head matchup in the beginning of the year, the 3rd game of the year for the Stars. And then there was the Sugar Creek Classic round 1 that they played, and here's sectional play. As Morton's going to lob one up. Desperation misses it. So of the 2 times that these 2 teams have played, averaging 12.5 points in the first quarter as the Stars, and just behind him is 12 with Southmont. Stars are right there with 12 points on the board. Southmont sitting at 8. So here's Morton from the free throw line. Charity stripe, it's up.
No good. And in comes first sub for the Stars. Number 22, Connor Hull, averaging about 6 a game. And back in is the starter, number 14, Austin Bowman for Southmont.
So from the free throw line, second shot, missed his first. Here it is. Makes it 50% from that trip to the free throw line.
See if PY can stop Howard. Now that Spencer's out, Howard's got the team's only 8 points.
Howard has it right now on the left wing. He's going to back up, give his team some space. Lucas Morton right now guarding him. Going to crash him inside. They're going to call him for a travel, and rightfully so, as he took a few too many steps on the SAC logo.
Yeah, good defense by PY. Just stopped him in his track. Bowman didn't look like he was expecting it. Just stopped and ended up getting a travel called on him.
So right now Morton standing just shy of the volleyball line. Going to go to the corner with Patrick Schallenberger.
You see Southmont running 2-3 zone here. See what the Stars shooting about 33% from the three-point line.
Peyton Young going to wait and get one more shot before we go into the first break of the game. Peyton Young's got himself 10 points to his name against the Southmont Mounties this year. We'll see what they do here with 9 seconds to play with. Stoudemire going to get over to the corner with Young. Young driving inside. Down low, backdoor pass, it's up and it's in. Nice shot with just a second left. That'll be it as Howard throws a full court shot up. Does not fall through as they rarely do. So we'll head to this one. 15-8 is the score. The Stars ahead by 7. Be back in just a minute here on WBTV Sports.
Sportsmanship doesn't happen just on the court or on the field or on the mat. It doesn't happen only in the pool or on the green or the track. It also happens in the stands, on the sidelines, on the web, and at home. That's because sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. We remind you to practice good sportsmanship at all high school sporting events. Treat athletes and officials with respect during competition and especially in social media. And support your team's coaching staff. Remember, sportsmanship has a face. Yours. A message from your high school and the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And welcome back here to Crawfordsville High School. The Stars in the lead and in control. 15-8 is the score. First time these two teams met went into the first break 18-13. Second time it was a bit shallower of an offensive performance. 7-11 was the score. So first game the Stars led going into the first break. Second game Southmont was ahead by 4. We'll see what the outcome is here after 3 more quarters of play. 8 new minutes up on the board, and Peyton Young and the Stars will start with it.
Yeah, both teams with the same lineup. Actually, no, number 12, Ryan Stanley, comes back in for number 22, Logan Oppie. A bit more size, see if that affects anything.
Moving the ball around nicely, going to drive inside, down low. It's up with Morton, and it's in.
Yeah, good pass there by PY, team's assist leader.
Morton with 42 points to his name against his team twice this year. So we'll see what kind of performance he can bring up today.
He's already in the double digits, and there's a steal by PY.
A nice job there. Peyton Young going to go inside.
Good reverse layup.
That it was. Now the Stars with double the points of Southmont, 19-8. Trying to put this one away early. Timeout wisely called by Southmont. So Coach Jake Turner didn't like what he saw. We'll be back in 30 seconds after that full timeout was called here on WBTV Sports.
I'm going to bring it back.
Have you ever wondered if you could drive a school bus? Wouldn't it be nice to work when your kids are in school?
Western Boone is currently accepting applications, allowing us to train you one-on-one for this exciting opportunity. For more information, visit our website at weboschools.org/employment for this exciting opportunity.
Come on, take the wheel. Join a great team in a rewarding job.
Welcome back to Crawfordsville High School. 19-8 remains the score after the first time out of the game is called by Southmont, Coach Jake Turner. So Western Boone, as you can see right there on your screen, Coach Licklider talking to his players, and he's happy with what he's seen, Tyler. 19-8, obviously a good score if you wear blue.
Yeah, good to see him. PY with good offensive play. He's not necessarily the best scorer on the team. He's a good scorer when he wants to be, but it's not his job. His job's passing. Luke Morton already with double digits, always seems to have big games against Southmont. Hopefully that continues. And Stars are looking good to start. Only less than a minute into the second quarter, they already got a double-digit lead. You see Howard here looks like he's going to drive like he normally does. Looks like that's their play, the pick and roll for Howard. And there's an errant pass right there, and another turnover for the Mounties.
That one was thrown by the sophomore, number 14, Austin Bowman, goes out of bounds and gives the Stars possession.
Austin Bowman can go off. We saw earlier the year, I was reading 11 Reporter Sports. Southmont beat Lebanon 41-40 at Lebanon. Austin Bowman, the sophomore, set a career high of 20 points, so he can't go off.
Yeah, that was such a game. Everyone wrote Southmont off against there, figured out it's an easy win for Lebanon. No, it wasn't. Lebanon will play here tonight against Crawfordsville directly following this game. Start time is set for 7:30. See how true it holds to that. Right now, 19-8 is the score. Over in the corner, Morton throws a high one up, misses it, just a little too short and a little right.
Yeah, it's Morton's first three of the game. I don't think Stars have hit a three yet. Cortez hit 1 3, but other than that, Stars aren't not shooting threes. They're just getting their layups easy.
Yeah, Howard was on the ground. There's Morton right there, trying to get rid of it. It's bouncing, and it's out of bounds, though. It'll remain in possession of the Stars, though. 6 minutes, just above that, left in the first half.
And here comes Andrew McAtee. 16 points, a career high in his last game. See if that continues.
That last game came on senior night, of course, and he really put on a show for the last home crowd that he'll face.
Yeah, I was talking to him today. I asked him what he wanted for the game, and his only response, 18 points.
Yeah, I guess so. You always want to improve, and he actually started with the first 8 points of last week's game. Here he's coming in now. Team's already scored 19. That one will go out of bounds.
Good move by PY and good hustle by Connor Hull to get the foul and get 2 free throws.
Hull will be sent to the line. We'll see how effective the extra free throws have been in practice. Connor Hull from the charity stripe. See how he does.
Yeah, Connor Hull, a 46% shooter on the year. Misses the first one.
A little too strong on there. Bounces off the back end of the rim, so he'll get a second shot, though.
In comes Drew Glancy. And number 22, the freshman, Logan Oppie.
So here's Hull. It's up, and that one's short as well. So 0 for 2 from the line. Coach Licklider obviously not going to be very happy with him. We'll see if Connor can rebound it. Rebound his free throw shooting performance.
Good defense here by the Stars. Southmont's only averaging 8 in the second quarter, but Stars are just smothering. They haven't scored yet 3 minutes in.
Here's Howard. Howard dribbling around. She's over to Glancy, going to drive inside. Drew Glancy gets it off. Nice offense, working pretty well, except for the fact that the Stars' defense is working even better.
Yeah, this is good ball movement, but if you're not going to get inside anywhere, then it's not worth it.
Going down inside, going to take his shot, and he's going to miss it. Miss his last few shots is Howard.
Yeah, PY's just playing good defense, just getting in his head.
This one, another 3 by number 3, and it's well short of the basket. Just bounces off the end of the rim. So Howard and his team will have it.
They're going to call an and one. Their foul on Andrew McAtee. He had his hands down, but they're going to call foul. Send Howard to the line so far with all of the Mountie points.
9-point ball game, 19-10 is the score. Howard's going to try to add one more to that.
Justin Howard shooting.
Justin Howard Ryan Stanley and Cole Roach, they're all playing in their last sectional tournament, trying not to make this their last game. Here's the first shot. It's up and in. Connor Hull's going to inbound it. Gets it over to PY, Peyton Young.
Yeah, it looks like they're running a 1-3-1. See how this works for Southmont. See if this press leads to more open shots. Or
yeah, one of the things Coach Licklider told me was you got to be prepared for the different defenses that Southmont's going to run. They like to run different kinds of zones, and here's just one example of that. Ball's on the ground, rebounded by Howard after it went through multiple hands. A deep three, not even waiting, and it's an air ball. That was a pretty ill-advised shot. It'll be Western Boone ball after that one goes out of bounds, Tyler.
yeah, it's a pretty deep shot. Just pulled up, wasted a possession basically there. Howard hadn't been on, even though he's had all 11 points. And you see the sharpshooter for Webo, number 5, Adam Pratt, come in.
Lucas Morton heads to the bench temporarily as Pratt will take his spot, like you just said.
Pretty low-scoring game here halfway through the second quarter. Western Boone with only 19 points. Mounties with only 11. There's another foul there. That's going to be the second on number 23, Connor McVeigh. Southmont only one foul away from the bonus now.
That's his second foul.
So 19-11 is the score. Peyton Young leading his team in the stack formation down low. Gets over the corner with Pratt, number 5, Adam Pratt. To Wright. Spencer Wright, who picked apart the Southmont defense twice this year and the third time in football. McAtee with the shot there. 21-11 is the score. 10-point ball game with 3:35 left in half.
Yeah, good shot there by McAtee. Scoring a lot more than usual than he had been earlier this year. He put up 16, like we mentioned, career high for him. Already starting off foul with his first made basket.
Almost takes a three, is number 3, Glancy. He doesn't. He's going to drive inside and gets an open shot. Misses it, though.
It's going to be a foul on number 5. Adam Pratt, his first, and it's going to send Glancy to the line.
Glancy from the free throw line.
Personal foul on Western Boone's number 5, Adam Pratt. His first foul team.
Glancy, a 35% free throw shooter, 6 for 17 on the year.
Now, obviously, replays are not going to play.
There's his 18th shot. He's now 33%. Misses that one. West Boone maintains their 10-point lead.
Save him, and then we'll play him whenever. It's kind of like football where as soon as he plays over, we go.
Second shot goes up and makes that one. Rounds it home. So 9-point game, 21-12. See if the Stars can generate some offense here after their hot start in the first quarter.
So 3:10 on the clock now in the first half.
Ball gets stolen by PY. And they're going to call a blocking foul. It's going to be on Spencer Wright, his first, I believe, team's third. And it's going to send Cole Roach to the free throw line.
Yeah, Spencer's on the ground right now. Gets up.
Cole Roach,
that.
Cole Roach, a 46% free throw shooter. They're only 50% as a team on the year. Not very good. See if he goes 1 for 1.
It's in the air. Does not go where he wants it to. No points on that trip. He's got another shot, though. Cole Roach, the senior, from the free throw stripe.
Yeah, good defense by the Mounties here, holding Western Boone to only 2 points in the last 4 minutes, but they've only been able to score 5 of their own, so it's still an 8-point game as of now.
2:55 left on the clock right now. Spencer Wright has the ball. Gets over to McAtee. Down low, over to the corner, almost takes a 3, almost drives inside. Trying to figure out what he wants to do is Stoudemire.
Yeah, and obviously you see McAtee has a huge size advantage, getting guarded by the freshman, Avery Saunders. But
driving inside, Wright. Wright's going to get blocked.
They're going to call a foul there. Try to make an acrobatic layup. 2 shots. It's going to be on number 22, Logan Oppie, and that's going to put Western Boone in the bonus. See if those free throws pay off and they can get what they want.
2:33 on the clock, and they're already in the bonus, so plenty of time to put some free throw shots up. First one is up, and it's in. Nice job by Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer shooting about 70% ever since those free throw practices started, making about 7 out of every 10, obviously. pretty good percentage. Has a chance to put the Stars up 10 here.
Here is Spencer Wright, free throw line. It's up and it's in, 2 for 2. 2 identical throws. Nice job there, putting 23 up on the board. 23-13, 10-point ball game with 2:30 left in the first half. Justin Howard can move right, keeps himself, now gets over to the corner. Ball is on the ground. Roach has it. Roach going inside. Now Glancy. Glancy gets it stolen but recovers. And down low, 2 points up on the board. Nice shot there by Avery Saunders.
Yeah, just a lot of loose balls there.
Going inside, over to the corner, an easy 3 and misses it. Too much strength on that one. Adam Pratt not on target for his first 3-pointer of the game. 23-15 remains the score with just under 2 minutes left in the first half.
In comes Lucas Morton and Pat Schallenberger again. For Connor Hull and pass not going in. Never mind. Leclerc changed his mind, but Morton in.
Spencer Wright has the ball and some time to play with it. Gonna go up and misses that shot again. Adam Pratt not on target.
Yeah, second straight shot, he hadn't hit the rim. Leclerc not too happy about either of those shots.
Number 3, Glancy, from behind the 3-point line. Gets over to Roach. Some good defense by the Stars. Right now, Howard has the ball.
Yeah, Spencer's got to be careful because Howard will shoot from there. He's done it before. He'll do it again.
Misses that shot as he jumped up from just in front of the free throw line. Going down to 2. Morton, it's up, and that's short. Spencer's shot's missed as well. Nice block by the Mounties. So with under 60 seconds, a 3 from Roach. It's up, and that's missed as well. A lot of missed shots so far, but he makes that one, number 22. Logan Oppie, the freshman, did a good job putting 2 points on the board. So now the Stars trying to slow some things down. Stoudemire going to run a little bit of the clock out. 35 seconds on the board. Just dancing around, getting some commands from coach. Stoudemire not having a big game, but against Southmont, he hasn't had big games. He's only scored 4 points this year against the Mounties in their 2 games.
Yeah, it's a lot of, it seems like butterfingers. That's not really a good word to describe it, but Stars haven't been able to hold on to those loose balls. Southmont's got him and got a couple easy layups out of it.
Gonna go down low, tries to get the alley-oop, doesn't, it's up, and misses that shot. Still a little bit of time, and it's in. Andrew McAtee, nice job putting those 2 points on the board. Put a little momentum into the favor of the Stars. So 25-17 is the score. Now we'll be back in 10 minutes for halftime here on WBTV Sports.
In one word, I would describe Western Boone as welcoming,
Caring.
incredible.
Western Boone is the hub of the community, not necessarily right in a metropolis, so to speak.
It is close. In one word, I would describe Western Boone as welcoming,
Caring.
incredible.
Western Boone is the hub of the community, not necessarily.
In one word, I would describe Western Boone as welcoming,
Caring.
incredible.
Western Boone is the hub of the community, not necessarily right in a metropolis, so to speak.
It is close to Indianapolis. It is close to some of those major things, but also being a part of the Western Boone area involves a community that's with you to support you.
We have tiny little towns all around us. We have kids who live in the middle of the country. They're able to come together, be together, focus on one another here. This is the heart.
For being what's considered to be a smaller rural school, we have made a conscious effort to provide many opportunities for our students.
Western Boone is preparing me for the future in so many ways. It's unbelievable.
Some of the courses that we take are challenging, but we also get to have some fun.
The teachers are very specialized in their teaching field, and they teach to the students' interests, not just to the test and the book.
Everything we do as teachers is for the kids. We try to make sure our classrooms are very student-centered, and we really hope that every student succeeds.
Every teacher really strives to teach all different types of learners.
And the teachers make me feel very special because they make you feel more like family rather than just another student.
So I try to reach all of my students and just make a personal contact, get to know them as individuals, not just pupils sitting at my desk. I often call them my kids because I look at them that way. I get them for 180 days and I try to know them in and out.
I love teaching here because I know if I have a kid who needs help, I'm not the only one who's going to help them.
You're more than just a student to those teachers. And I see and hear it all the time when I talk to not only our students, but our parents.
When the kids are in the halls, the teachers know them by name. They know something about them.
And you don't see that in larger schools. But at the same time, Western Boone is large enough that we provide opportunities in almost every area that a large school can provide. Western Boone has strived to be ahead in student technology with having the same laptop to take home because it provides opportunities for all students.
I am so thankful that Western Boone has embraced technology the way that it has. I use technology in my classroom every single day. It's so much more engaging, and test scores and assessments really prove that the technology is beneficial for the students.
I really like how Western Boone uses technology to help us keep in touch with our students' academics.
We get emails almost daily from both schools with updates as to what's going on campus and activities, and I really like that. We always know what's going on, and it really makes you feel a part of the community.
We've always found that students that are involved in activities are more successful and more prepared when they leave the building.
The teachers here at Western Boone not only push the kids academically, but they also encourage them to be involved.
I think sometimes at a larger district or larger schools, you may get labeled to do that one thing, and that's pretty much what you're going to do throughout your high school career. At Western Boone, it's very nice that you can go from one to the other activity as the seasons change, and it's very much encouraged.
Students with a passion can chase any dream here at Western Boone, and if they're passionate enough and work hard at it, they can be successful.
In teaming formats, and we prepare students to engage in production-related activities, manufacturing simulations. We create production systems, strategies, flow patterns, and we include the issues of safety, design, production and materials involved, and then maintenance awareness.
We're working with like 3D printing, welding simulators, laser engraving.
A lot of times it's the hands-on. When they're in the shop, they're not sitting behind a desk and doing different things, just getting their hands dirty and actually taking things apart, putting things back together. We are kind of unique that we do actual live work on cars.
If you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, you get down to work, then this is a good class for you.
We teach basic law enforcement. I like to teach what they teach at the Sheriff's Department, City Police Department, and at the Police Academy. I want to be able to teach everybody the basics of what they need to know to get into law enforcement.
We do a lot of hands-on projects, not really a lot of paperwork, but more hands-on, like we do scenarios, we do room searches.
teaching, someone that loves children, someone that has an interest in maybe teaching or social work, even nursing in like pediatrics.
My favorite part is probably getting close with the kids because I love kids. So whenever they like get attached to you and run up and hug you every day, that just brings a smile to your face.
EMT class. What we're starting to do is we're teaching the skills that EMTs use on a daily basis to preserve life. We usually get called at the worst times in people's lives.
My favorite part is definitely all the hands-on stuff that we get to do with each of our classmates, and we get to really put those things to use when we ride out on the ambulance here and in the clinicals when we're in the ER.
So it's pretty cool because we do get to interact with the paramedics, and like when we do our clinicals, we get to assist them. So it's an actual like preview of our future.
The West Central Fire Rescue 1 class consists of everything that either a career or a volunteer fire department would do according to the state of Indiana curriculum guidelines. We learn basic firefighting, basic building construction, basic fire behavior. We do hazardous materials training. We do vehicle extrication.
There's nothing like it. You look forward to coming to class, and you know it's not part of the day. It goes so fast, and you hate that it goes so fast. But you know you kind of become like family with all the other kids in the class.
So the class is all about getting the students the basic entry-level skills that they need. CPR and first aid, being able to do a full suite of vital signs on patients, getting them the basic knowledge that it takes to enter the clinical rotation side of a program.
If you're even thinking about anything medical, wanting to do anything in that field of study or work, just take the class, try it out.
We're going to be taking care of residents in long-term care, learning all their basic needs from transferring to wheelchairs, thickening fluids, passing trays, doing their blood pressure, their pulse, their respirations, making their bed, just everything that they need.
This program will really give me the jump start that I need to help work hands-on in hospitals, nursing homes, anything that I can do to better myself to be a nurse.
That we prepare students for everything heating and cooling related, get them certified, get them prepared for the job market, get them employment ready.
Everybody has an AC, everybody has heating at home. I tried it last year and had a blast with it and decided to take a second year of it.
When you're part of the radio TV class, you're no longer a student, but an employee of a TV station, and we do everything that a TV station would do. We do a live newscast every day that's seen by the entire school, but we do lots more than that. We do movie production, where we actually produce a scary movie every year here at the school. We do podcasting. We learn how to edit using Adobe Premiere.
My favorite part is definitely being on air. I kind of have a big personality and talk a lot, so being on air kind of suits my personality and getting to know everybody and getting to tell the stories of Western Boone.
Welcome back. Coming in hot here as Southmont has the ball. Just missed the first 15 seconds at halftime, or of the second half. But nevertheless, over is Howard with an easy three, and it's in, as his open threes usually are. Now, Tyler, one of the keys that Coach Lickletter talked about pregame was making sure every one of Howard's shots are contested, making sure you got a hand up on the ball and just hand anything. That one, they just left him wide open. You can't do that.
Yeah, definitely just an easy three-pointer there. He's not going to miss many of those. He's only shooting 30% on the year, but that's not counting wide open.
So Stoudemire misses the two-pointer. They're going to get out for an easy three. Misses that one, though. A really nice putback Lucas Morton with a good basket there.
Yeah, Howard's got 13 little stats here. Howard's got 13 of the 20 points. Roach has got 3, Oppie's got 3, and Hess has 1. That's putting up the 20 for the Stars, or the Mountie, excuse me. On the other side, Lucas has 12. Good pass by Howard. I believe that's his 4th assist already. Not known for the assist. He takes a lot of shots, but he's got good looks. He's finding people.
So right now PY has it on the right elbow, right wing that is. He's going to drive inside, tries to pass it out, and he does. Morton doesn't take the shot. Going to go inside instead, gets one over, and a foul will be called.
Oh, and Lucas is hurt. He gets up, but he hit his head, it looked like. He's walking it off.
Appears to be something with his leg. That was Greg's first foul, the team's first.
Don't want that. Lucas has been your hottest scorer so far. He's staying in, but he's limping pretty bad.
Licklider's probably going to get him out of here soon. He's not looking too hot, but I'm sure a little bit of rest and some ice will be okay. Standing up is Adam Pratt. Sits back down as Morton's walking it off. Lucas Morton's such a tough guy, and I'm sure that he'll shake this off. Right now, driving inside, Bowman up and misses the shot. They call him with the travel. As Connor Hull will step in to replace Morton. Morton will receive some attention on the sideline.
See Lucas just trying to walk it off, but you can tell it's progressively getting harder and harder for him to just walk. Hopefully our trainer takes care of him. She's pretty good at that. PY just misses the layup there. Howard comes with the ball.
Saw a lot of missed layups against Clinton Prairie, that is, last week. They still came out with a decisive victory. But one of the things they got to do to make sure, once again, the tournament play is making those. And there's a 3 by Cole Roach. The senior hits a 3 to bring this within 4. 5:17 on the clock in the third.
Yeah, see how Western Boone responds. Southmont's coming out hot, making their shots. All of a sudden, a 4-point game.
Deep 3-pointers missed by Hull. This one's being raced after. So here's PY taking it up. Being guarded by number 12, Ryan Stanley. Stanley struggled, only has 8 points, only 7 points against the Stars this year. Struggled against the Stars in their 2 games. Speaking of Stanley, here he is over in the corner. Pass is tipped.
Yeah, got a hustle by PY there.
A really good hustle. He blocks it, and then he gets it back in. Here's Stoudemire, number 3. He's up and in. 2 points from number 3, Cortez Stoudemire. Nice job by Tez. So here's Ryan Stanley, gets over to Roach, Cole Roach. Back to, now up to Howard.
Stars are doing good contesting all of his shots. It's always got to be aware. He'll shoot from anywhere.
Over to the corner now, moving right. Ball's loose. Recovered by Roach and his team now with 3:55 left in the third. 31-25 is the score. Luke Gregg, top of the key. Miscommunication between him and number 12, Ryan Stanley. That one goes out of bounds. Greg was just expecting Stanley to turn around and come inside, and he didn't.
Stars bring Andrew McAtee in, only 2 points this game, but he's been playing some good defense. See if he gets more shots or if he just continues doing what he's been doing all game.
Here's PY, Peyton Young with the ball. Gonna drive inside his right, miss, but put back up by Schallenberger. 2 more points to the name of Patrick Schallenberger, number 4.
Yeah, you can see Schallenberger just bigger than everyone else out there. Putting those tip-ins in easy. He's had a couple of them this game.
3:22 on the clock, going inside. It's up and it's in. Nice job by Drew Galancy to put 2 on the board. 33-27, 6-point ball game with just a little over 3 minutes left here in the game.
Yeah, we'll see what South. We'll see what South does. Western Boone runs the big lineup. Got both McAtee and
and Schallenberger, and that one's a two-pointer by number 12, PY.
CPY is excited about that. Shot goes into the little concave. They're screaming about that and one. See if he hits this. About a 70% free throw shooter on the year.
Crawfordsville and Lebanon's teams will head over to the locker room as they're preparing for their game here following this one. Still 2:55 left in the third. Nice two-pointer there by the Stars and Spencer Wright. So Howard has the ball as he usually does. Can go inside, back out with Roach. Cole Roach doesn't take the three. Howard has it, number 24, Justin Howard, the big dog for the Mounties. It's up, and it's in. Two-pointer, contested shot.
Okay, Howard always does that little hop there right before he's about to go iso ball. It just seems like it's their offense. It works sometimes, but it works for a 4-18 record.
Now from the corner, gets it up to the volleyball line. Spencer Wright has it. This one's from the line. Missed shot there by McAtee. Doesn't take threes too often. He misses that one. He's pretty efficient from behind the arc, though. Not that time. Howard will face a double team. We'll kick it out. A deep three by Roach is in and out. No good. 37-29 remains the score. Going inside. A little dump off to McAtee. McAtee's going to go in. It's up, and it's too short. Rebounded by Howard. So right now, going to be blocked. Slams that one on the ground. Rebounded by the Stars.
Yeah, good defense there by the Stars until Howard's getting frustrated. Once called, Stars are just playing hands-up ball, making them force bad passes and bad shots.
Here is PY. PY going to go inside out with Wright. It's up, and all just short.
There's Pat Schallenberger again. Just getting that offensive rebound, just outsizing to everyone.
Big key to the game with Licklighters controlling the boards down low, and that they have this game to the tune of an 8-point lead with a minute 20 left in the third. 37 points for the Stars. This is Schallenberger trying to make that 39. See how he does here.
Yeah, see if the free throws practice paying off. He's only 50% shooter. First one up and too strong. You see it look too strong to the right, and in comes a freshman for a senior, number 32, Avery Saunders.
Here is Patrick Schallenberger trying to get that 50% mark after he misses his first. Number 4 trying to get one here. It's up, and it bounces unfavorably. Remains with 4 points in this one. Minute 15 on the clock. Howard has it. Justin Howard moving left, gonna go back. Gets it behind the three-point line to Glancy, Drew Glancy. He's gonna go over to the corner.
Yeah, Stars are definitely just outsizing them, even though they have Howard with the only size advantage on the team so right now.
That looked like a reach.
Yeah, they're gonna call quick foul on Spencer Wright. That's only the first though. Stars are with 49 seconds left in the third quarter, so no foul trouble really to worry about. Spencer's only got 2, and in comes Lucas Morton again. Good to see him back. And
jogging onto the court, glad to see he is okay. Lucas Morton does a really good job against Southmont this whole year. Right now, Howard has it. Moving the ball around are the Mounties. Number 3, guard number 3, Glancy loses the ball for just a second, but recovers it. And it looked like a charge, but it wasn't. It's up in the air. Missed shot, rebounded by the Stars. So Peyton Young has it right now from just about the volleyball line.
Yeah, smart move. They're going to take the last shot, hopefully make it, and put the Stars up double digits.
37-29 is the score. 15 seconds left in the third. One last shot down low. It's up, and it's in. 2 points from Spencer Wright. This one's up. Oh, man, it was close, but no good. So, through 3 quarters, 39-29 the score. 10-point ball game. We'll be back in just a minute to see what transpires. One more quarter in Western Boone Southmont Part 3. We'll be back after this.
A wintry Friday night. A packed gymnasium in a tight-knit community. A shot taken. History made. A state of delirium? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
We're back here, Crawfordsville High School 10-point ball game. The blue team, Western Boone Stars, on top. We'll get under this one shortly after these guys are about to break huddle. Physicality's been something else this game, and here just another example of it. Peyton Young going to go inside, controls the down low just under the basket. Does a nice job putting up those points there. Licklider's been stressing that all week, is really all season, is control the paint. Don't let easy baskets, don't let put up shots go through the other team.
Yeah, Stars, this is their highest scoring quarter, put up about 15 a quarter here in the fourth. Southmont, though, this is their highest scoring quarter, too, putting up 13. See if the two offenses come out here in the last quarter.
Averaging in the third quarter, believe it or not, Southmont has only scored 9 total points this year through two quarters combined in the third, but in the fourth, after this three's up and in, three-pointer by number 3. So in the fourth, Southmont's averaging an impressive 17.5 points. Western Boone just behind him with 16.5. Is that 2-pointers up?
Yeah, it looked like McAtee jumped the lane a little bit, used the backdoor cut, and worked it to perfection.
Here's Stoudemire. Cortez goes off the foot, will remain in possession of Stoudemire and the Stars.
Yeah, it was a good pass there by PY from one side of the court to the other. Just whipped it around McAtee. McAtee kind of used that as a ball screen.
This one, lobbing it to the back court. Wasn't a whole lot down low, so he just got rid of it. Stoudemire is bringing it up now.
Yeah, Stoudemire was starting to jog after he realized he had to sprint a little bit. PY threw that a little too far, but
farther than usual. Spencer Wright going to go inside. Going to go up and misses that, but a foul will be called, blocking foul, so Spencer will get 2. Done a nice job shooting free throws tonight. Made his first 2 of the game.
So it's going to be the third foul on Roach, see if he has to worry about it at all. Also worry about foul trouble for Southmont. Game stays like this, they're going to have to foul, shoot free throws, but they're already at 4, so not many fouls to give before then.
Yeah, Roach's third, you got to be careful. This one's up and in. Of course, 3 for 3 is Spencer Wright from the charity stripe. McAtee will head to the bench, replaced by Schauenberger. Here is Spencer Wright. Wright, 1-pointer. It's up, and it's in. 4 for 4, 100% tonight. That extra free throw practice have worked out well for Spencer Wright. 44-31 is the score. If you remember, the first time these two teams played, Southmont only had 44 points through 4 quarters, and still with 6:45, the Stars have 44. They ended up winning that one by 4 with 48 points. This is another bad pass. The same spot again for the third time this goes out of bounds. Cole Roach looked like the intended target as that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, Western Boone scored 22 points in the fourth quarter last time these two teams played. It's their big quarter normally, and Southmont hasn't scored more than 44 against the team who scored 44 and 42. So see unless their offense comes alive here and puts up 13.
Morton with a miss there from behind the three-point line. It's up. Howard, it's down, does not make it. Rebounded by, defensively, number 21, Spencer Wright, who's going to go all the way up and in.
Yeah, good layup there by Spencer, 46 points. The Stars are nursing a 15-point lead here.
They're going to call a foul there. Peyton Young laying on the ground.
Yeah, it didn't look like his feet were that set. Just slipped a little bit. They're going to call a foul.
Once again, another example of physicality. Spencer just goes all the way up all by himself through a defensive 4. Puts 2 points on the board. And here down low, misses that shot as another foul will be called. He'll get 2 on the line.
It's going to be a foul on Tez. That's going to be his first, I believe. It's going to send Cole Roach to the line. Roach, like we mentioned earlier, 46% free throw shooter. Team not a great free throw shooting team besides, of course, Justin Howard. First one goes in now.
Up and in, 1-pointer. 46-32 is the score here with just one tick under 6 left in sectional basketball. Sectional 25, the second game. The first game went on yesterday, Tyler, and Benton Central versus Greencastle. The young Greencastle team pulled off the decisive win there. They will play North Montgomery here later this week.
Yeah, it was a good win by Greencastle. That Benton Central team's pretty good, 16-8 on the year.
Ball's up. It's still up. Goes out of bounds. It will be Western Boone ball.
Just a couple shots not probably recommended by the Mounties. Just Oppie there kind of threw up a shot, but Stars probably going to try to nurse this. They're running a 1-3-1 zone.
Another example of a new zone that we've seen. Southmont likes to mix it up on defense, confuse the offense a bit. As soon as you get used to playing against one type of defense and they mix it up on you. Spencer Wright has it right here. He's facing a double team. Sense of urgency for the Mounties is there. This one's up. And oh, it's in and out. And a putback by Spencer Wright, 2-pointer.
Yeah, that looked like it was down, but good job by Spencer Wright to get up and get that board.
5 minutes left, even. 48-32 is the score. The ball's on the ground, picked up. Right now, Southmont with Glancy. Top of the key. Gonna go down low. Gregg up and in. Luke Gregg, nice job there. Taking a look at this replay, is just a deep three. It's up and it's missed, but out of nowhere comes Spencer. Really heads up plays. He knows that there's that possibility he's not going to go in, and sure enough, goes up and puts 2 on the board. Spencer's been having his way down low. This whole Stars team has, Tyler.
Yeah, definitely.
Mission accomplished when talking about keeping control of the paint.
Stars are just, right now, just messing with this 1-3-1. It's not working at all.
This one will go out of bounds. Looks like off the foot of number 22, Oppie. The only one of 2 freshmen actually listed on the varsity roster. Mounties will take a timeout here, and we will as well. We will be back in 30 seconds. You are watching high school basketball, sectional 25 here on WBTV Sports. We'll be back after this.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back to IHSAA tournament play. Class 3A, sectional 25, boys varsity basketball. 48-34 the score. Still with 4:10 left in this one. And Tyler, you're going to tell me the score of the first time these two teams met. How many points did Western Boone have?
Western Boone, it was a close game. This is their third game of the year. They had 48 points.
And here they have 48 now. 4:10 on the clock left in the fourth. Still have plenty of time to put a dent in this score. Trying to take control of the game is the Stars after that timeout. Second timeout. That's the second timeout called by Southmont. Right now, Stoudemire has it.
It's gonna be the 4th foul on Roach there. Team's 5th. Got to start fouling. They don't start fouling soon, but around the minute and a half mark, if they're still down, they're going to have to foul. And hopefully, they're missing free throws.
Ryan Stanley comes in to replace Drew Glancy. I thought they were going to take Roach out, but Roach will get another go at it with 4 fouls. Quality starting senior, likely seeing his last 4 minutes of high school basketball. Stoudemire, a lot of passing here as they're trying to evade this pressure defense. Double team whoever has the ball. Need to start getting their nose into the ball. Down low, it's up. And the shot will be blocked, but a foul will be called.
Yeah, good pass by PY there. Right to Luke Swarton open. See if he can hit his 3rd and 4th. Free throws already hit his 1st and 2nd.
Lucas Morton shooting 2 shots.
Like we mentioned
Here's
earlier, Mounties haven't scored more than 44 against Stars. 3:48 left. Hopefully that remains the case. And we see you Friday versus either Lebanon or Crawfordsville.
Yeah, they scored 44 the first game, 42 the second game, and here 34 up on the board for them, 49 for the Stars. With 3:45 on the clock. Southmont desperate need of a miracle here. Down low, it's up, and that shot's missed, rebounded by the Stars. However, it goes quickly out of bounds. Peyton Young knows that one's on him. So Southmont getting a chance at some points here late in the game. Here they go.
Howard's likely to start shooting some threes. Got to hit a couple of them if you want a chance here. He will pull up from anywhere, so PY's got to always be ready.
Up and in. A nice shot there. Howard plays with such confidence, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Such a good ball player and just plays overflowing with confidence.
Justin Howard looks like he thinks he's the best player on the court at all times, and sometimes he may not be wrong.
This ball is up from the corner, another missed one. As Morton, there's the 2-pointer from Schallenberger, but Morton's really throwing these ones high.
Yeah, he is. I wonder if he's trying to get that blocked or if it's too close range, but he's been throwing those really high.
Misses that one, but it's put back again. That's a nice shot there by Howard, who puts 2 up on the board. Mounties will take a timeout, just 30 seconds. As we'll be back here in a little bit on WBTV Sports.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play.
Welcome back here, 13-point lead for the Stars with 2:47 left. Justin Howard's hit a couple of quick 2-pointers, but Schallenberger responded with one, CD responds with another. 13-point game here. Stars hopefully hold it off, face either Lebanon or Crawfordsville in the sectional semifinals on Friday. It's going to be Stars ball. Southmont still running that 1-3-1 press. We'll see if Stars are able to pass around like they have been, find that open layup. Southmont looks like they're running a 1-3-1 press here. Be some early backcourt traps. Western responds to that. Looks like they're just walking the ball up.
Under 2 minutes and 40 seconds down low. Schallenberger puts another pointer up. That's 6 for him.
Yeah, that's a good play right there. Good pass by Morton.
8 points for number 4, putting up a nice night so far here tonight. That one's short. Missed 3-pointer by number 22, Logan Oppie. We've seen some pretty rough shots by him, haven't we?
Yeah, it just looked like he's been forcing it. Last time we broadcasted them, actually, they were playing versus North Montgomery. Him and the other freshman, maybe Saunders, looked like a couple of the best players out there, but a couple of 4 shots today just haven't really been hitting them like usual. And Spencer Wright there just drives right by.
He goes up again. This one's high up. Misses that, but he'll get 2 free throw shots. Spencer Wright's going to walk over to the free throw line.
Wright has yet to miss a free throw. See if he can make it 6 for 6 here. Now Western Boone will be in the bonus. So free throws from here on out.
Here he is, 1-1. Actually, he'll get 2 points, 2 free throw shots there, but now on any non-shooting foul will be at 1-1 until he gets to that 10 foul mark, of course. Here's Spencer Wright. 53-38's the score. Wright walks over to the charity stripe, trying to put another point up on the board. It's up and it's in. The Stars, their preparation's been pretty impressive this week as they're coming out firing on all cylinders. Now with 2:15 left, they've got this one firmly in control.
Yeah, just got to stay on Howard, make sure he doesn't get any crazy shots or anything. And now they're just bobbling it around. And PY loses the ball, but with 2:02 left, they're going to have to play cleaner than that. Mounties are get back into this game, hit a couple shots. Lickletter's, one of his keys was obviously stay on Howard, make sure shots are contested. They've sure done that so far.
He said something about the biggest way he sees it, his team can lose tonight after that two-pointer and one from Morton. Biggest way he thinks his team can lose tonight is if they beat themselves, and so far they have not been beating themselves. They put up a really nice game here.
And there goes the season more than likely for number 10, Cole Roach. That's his 5th foul. See on the replay here.
Nice job intercepting using football terms. He just goes up and he likely thought about dunking a little bit. He's like, no, last thing I want is to miss a dunk and get in trouble, so I'll just put up the layup, and he does. Nice job. Now his first free throw's in. First, the only one, because a 3-point opportunity from the end one. Lucas Morton putting in another good game despite getting injured early in the third. Glad to see he's firing on all cylinders now.
Yeah, good to see a good bounce back from Morton after the rough couple of games he had.
Pretty good two-pointer there from Howard. Justin Howard with good points there, but they're still down 17 with 1:30.
And it looks like Southmont may be throwing in the white flag right here, going back to a high 2-3 zone. Still some pressure, but not the trapping with 1.5 minutes left.
And here comes most of the JV squad, including Andrew McAtee, his brother Jonathan McAtee, Caleb Freeman, Jake Jones, and Brett Wellington all ready to come in and sub these teams out. Spencer Wright goes all the way up to the rim, grabs a handful of it, misses his shot. 1:07 now. Had a nice lane to the basket, but instead they'll take the three and they'll make it.
Stanley, 3.
Nice three-pointer there from Stanley.
In come the subs, just a quick 30-second timeout to get all the subs in. That'll be it for the Southmont Mounties. It looks like both teams putting at their JV.
And here's this three-pointer from Southmont. He goes in, he had an open shot to the basket. Instead, he gets it back to Stanley. Stanley takes a nice roll into the basket. Good points there with 57 seconds. We'll go ahead and stay here. Southmont will likely end this one with a 4-19 record. They've had a rough season, but I'm sure next year they can pick things up. They're going to lose Roach. They're going to lose Stanley. They're going to lose Howard, but they have enough junior talent around there. Some good sophomores this year to put up a good season next year.
Yeah, definitely not the season that was last year with Cam Chad averaging 31 a game. A couple of good seniors, but they won a couple of good games. Obviously beat Lebanon, beat North Montgomery twice.
Now, one would say, maybe just a spectator in the stands, that, oh, they're losing Howard next year. This team's they're going to struggle. But this year, I mean, they lost Chad, as you said, and Justin Howard stepped up in a big way, averaging just south of 20 points a game. So somebody will fill his shoes. Similar situation with the girls team for Western Boone. They lost Maddie Jones after she played her final regional game a couple weeks ago, but somebody's going to be able to step up into that spot, I'm sure.
And seeing this first varsity action is Jonathan McAtee shooting a free throw here.
Really good move by Coach Licklider, getting McAtee his first sectional action. Hopefully he'll get some more here in the next couple years. The freshman as he makes that one, put him in the scorebook. Nice job, Jonathan McAtee. He's a sophomore. I do apologize, I said he was a freshman. Still got a couple more years left with the Stars. This one's up, and it's in. 2 for 2. McAtee feeling it. He's getting a lot of cheers from the crowd, as he doesn't usually get these varsity reps, as you said. Good time to get him now. 59-43 is the score with 40 seconds left. Southmont is trying to put up some points before this one's over. Going to go down low, going to go up, and going to go in. Number 31, Zane Mason, the junior. Two-pointer there, nice job. 59-45 is the score here with just under 30 seconds. McAtee, Andrew that is, gets it over to the corner with Jones. Jones misses the three. He takes a lot of those threes during JV games when he plays. Translates that one to varsity, but it gets a miss. Rebounded by Jones. Rebounded, stolen, it's up in the air. Nice job, Nathan France. Puts those two up, just caught Jake Jones off his guard. Here's Wellington, gets it to Jones. Gonna hold it. Western Boone will move on to Friday night basketball. Be here at 7:30. 59-47, the final score. We will be back here in just 30 seconds to give a quick recap on WBTV Sports.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Western Boone versus Southmont, Part 1. 48-44 was the final score. The Stars won that one at Southmont. Western Boone versus Southmont, Part 2. Sugar Creek Classic here at Crawfordsville. 59-42 was the score in that one. And similar score here, Part 3. The Stars take this one, the third one this year against Southmont, 59-47. They say, Tyler, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. The Stars have done it.
Yeah, the Stars definitely have. Looked like there may have been some danger in the beginning when Howard started scoring all their points, but West Boone really had this one to control most of the game. Good effort by them. See if they face Lebanon or Crawfordsville. Should be a good matchup.
Yeah,
Lebanon always a good sectional team. Crawfordsville, one of the better teams in the conference. See how some of the big boys there for the freshmen, Hunter Crew, will face off against Jesse Johnson Hall. See how that one goes.
And we recommend if you want to listen to this next game, go on Radio Mom 91.1 FM. Listen to Scott Carney and his crew. They do such a nice job. That'll be it for us up here. I'm Nathaniel Finch alongside Tyler Brunny, WBTV, alongside Devin Vickery as well. Behind us, Molly Himes, Brianna Finch, as well as the aide of Mr. Foxworthy, as he usually does on these away games. Thank you to our whole crew for helping. Thank you to all the fans listening right now. Final score, one more time, 59-47. I'd like to extend thank you to Mr. Dexter and Western Boone Athletics Department, Webo School Corporation, and of course the Athletic Department of Crawfordsville. Thank you everybody for all your help in tonight's broadcast. Final score, you can see on your screen, the Stars will take this one. They'll play in Game 5 Friday night, 7:30, against the game following, Crawfordsville or Lebanon. Crawfordsville the favorite in that one. We'll see how all the chips fall. Western Boone moving on, sectional basketball. We'll see you guys then.